Whoa.
Hello.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey guys.
It has been a while.
It's been a while. We're drinking. This is a drinking
Oh fuck.
episode. Hang on.
Woo!
Gang gang.
We're chilling.
Now we
Yeah,
got
good to
alcohol.
go. Problem solved.
What are we drinking? I got blueberry wine.
Wait.
Farm Fresh Wine Company.
Barefoot Spritzer Summer Red.
Okay.
Thank
And-
you, Xavier.
Yeah, I don't have green beer, but I got a Bud Light Lime.
Classic slime.
Yeah, it's slime season, baby.
Classic.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
But yeah, we're talking about Unofficial, the unofficial holiday of the U of I, Champaign, Illinois. We've kind of mentioned where we live, but fine, self-docs, fuck it. Come out, come here.
That's cool.
Come at us. We got.
We don't have valuables.
Do we have sporty axes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
One of them's double-sided.
the most valuable thing is the studio in the whole. Well, you come at this studio trying to steal the stew.
Studio's in the basement.
You try to steal my stew. I'm gonna fucking hit you in the face with an axe. But that's another discussion. We're talking about Unofficial today, not axe murdering. So yeah, Unofficial is.
Wait, who's talking about Unofficial?
I guess we're talking about Unofficial. My name's Xavier.
My name is Ian.
And I'm David, being the Irish Truth Bomb. What's up, guys?
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it. Yeah?
Let's get into it. So yeah, Unofficial is Unofficial St. Patrick's Day at the U of I. It is a holiday that was created about 20 years ago. There's a Wikipedia page on
Has
it.
it
Actually.
has it spread?
Kind of. There's like one in Chicago a little bit, and I guess there's probably like other schools trying to do it, but like
But
people
come here for it.
yeah, people do travel from all over like the country for this party. But yeah, here, it was gonna make more money during St. Patrick's Day or like St. Patrick's Day was during spring break, so they needed to make unofficial St. Patrick's Day so that they could have it and make money that they wouldn't have.
Fucking geniuses.
Yeah, it is pretty smart, except it existed for 20 years and no one paid for it. Yeah, 96, and it existed until 17. No one owned it. And then finally, a little t-shirt company in Chicago was like, oh, nobody owns this? That's pretty fucking funny. We're just going to buy it.
Yeah, it's kind of some rat bastard shit.
But I mean, they should have.
Smart.
They should have done it. They should have bought it.
Think about if we thought of that.
Yeah, like
I would have done it.
Someone should have bought it. Like, it's crazy that it took that long. But yeah, it's just this little company called Up Merch.
I don't know, man. That's like copyrighting Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but if you
guess.
could.
but no one created Christmas like definitively and was like, that's me. And like it was created before like copyright laws were. I know it's like snaky, but it's just like,
Ooh, Snaky, St. Patrick.
oh, but yeah, you gotta keep your IP safe. You gotta drive your IP out of Ireland. No, I don't know. But yeah, Up Merch. This is who bought it, and they own it now. They arrange it. So I worked at the Illini shop, which is I think gone now. Rest in peace. That's where this shirt is from, and we were selling these shirts there when we got a cease and desist letter, and it was just like, yeah, you go ahead and stop fucking doing that now, or you can give us a lot of money because we own the holiday now.
See, I always forget that it got copyrighted like recently. I always think it happened like.
No, yeah, it was 2017.
But yeah, you were like selling them. Everyone was just selling the shirts. It was chill, and then that company was like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Yeah,
That's so wild.
and they probably
Rat bastards.
paid like $200. That's
Right.
the
Yep.
thing. It's like it was probably next to nothing just to be like. But I think they were just making unofficial shirts and realized like, oh wait, because they were like probably trying to get the licensing for unofficial, and we're like, oh, there
Couldn't
is
find
none.
it.
There is none.
Yeah,
Okay,
That's probably exactly what happened.
yeah, but like 21 years. It was ample time. That's wild. But
Does it work that way with shit that is like hundreds of years old, or is it kind of like the Santa thing or
Well,
the Christmas? Like if we just figured out
should we try to
some-
buy Christmas? Dude, we would be so rich. We could just do it for like a year and then stop.
And be like, all right, you can have it back.
We just tax all Christmas-related things for one singular year, and then we're set.
Fuck you, ABC. Call it 25 days of December.
But yeah, I wonder
because 20 years they were able to do it. So what about like 100?
Yeah, but did we talk about the Mickey thing when we were talking about Disney on how like Disney...
They've been butt fucking copyright law into oblivion.
Yeah, like Mickey.
It doesn't matter.
Everyone should own Mickey, but Disney has big bad lawyers to get Mickey.
Lobbyists.
But like
paying...
also
the Disney lobbyists.
The only point I have on that, the only like counterpoint is that like people really don't need to be doing shit with Mickey Mouse. Just leave Mickey Mouse alone.
Well, and that's kind of, I think maybe just because it's so timeless and been going so long.
Mickey Mouse could end at Kingdom Hearts 3 and be okay with me. Let's put it that way. But like Mickey...
people don't need to be able to sell Mickey Mouse branded fucking dildos and shit like that.
Well, and it's still you
can do whatever once it's public. Whatever.
Oh, you mean Mickey should be banished and not so no one owns it or no one can use it at all.
Disney's still making money off Mickey too, which like if Disney was dead and nothing more was being produced, then sure.
Yeah, that's why you can use Mozart music and shit.
Yeah.
But no one fought for that how Disney fought for Mickey.
Exactly.
Like Mozart's great-grandchildren wasn't like, no, I want symphony fucking whatever.
Mozart's not making money anymore.
Yeah. But like it probably could have if like there was a music company that owned that was as big as Disney was when they started to fight for Mickey. But yeah, I honestly don't know how that works because like Unofficial is a loose concept, looser than Christmas and Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
So it's crazy that it was able to be purchased. Because it's not even always on the same date. And it's just like, yeah. But now this company arranges it and plans it and owns the Facebook. And which is crazy is they're definitely running the Facebook, but Facebook's very transparent about when their pages were created. And it's existed since 2012. Which means that I think someone literally had to hand over
change the password.
No, sorry, I actually own this Facebook account too now, and they were like, oh shit, and they had to surrender the rights to it.
Yeah, I bet.
Dude, that's fucking nuts. But yeah, when you go to the thing, it's the merch isn't there anymore. Their merch isn't too great.
Fuck up merch.
One thing I picked out that was pretty funny because it just seemed like a literal grab at absolutely just the most basic idea ever was they just greened out Trump and just put Unofficial make Champaign great again. There's literally no thought even it's just oh whoops let me put that up. Yeah, it's just
sell shirts to the worst frat boys at the U of I.
It was just we need to make more different shirts. And that's
they just got some designer just head in his hands about to cry, and then he's like,
dude,
fuck it,
I'm just gonna steal the Trump thing, which I think is Make America Great Again. I think is stolen already, right? Isn't that Ronald Reagan's? But that's just make Champaign great again.
They sold Obama shirts though with his one famous poster, didn't they?
The Hope, the Change ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I made there was a generator for those. But yeah, I just thought that was hilarious. Just they're not a great merch company to begin with, obviously, if that's their ideas. But some of the stuff they're posting is pretty funny. It's stuff like this: start drinking at 12 a.m. This is the St. Patrick's Day unofficial checklist. Wear green, get drunk and go to class, or be too drunk to go.
I feel like
keep drinking.
A clothing company shouldn't be able to tell people to do that.
Isn't
do crazy shit.
12 a.m. 12 a.m.'s midnight, isn't it?
I get okay. So yeah, I think they met.
It's not even that's not that wild.
Here's something fucked though. When the thing was the event on Facebook, it said it started at 6 a.m. today. So they don't even have their shit consistent.
How do you chug a keg in 10 seconds?
Chug a keg in 10 seconds. And then here we get to the
How many hoses do you have?
Buy Heartland Music Fest tickets. I think this was last year's. But still, meet new people. Go to Heartland Music Fest. Dude, it's just they took it. They made it so... And obviously the foundation of Unofficial was like financial gain,
Yeah.
but like it's so obvious now.
Well, but
like,
it's also
it's
just
so
giving everyone a chance to
obvious.
party. Like that's a funny.
Yeah,
way
no,
to
it's a
party.
good. It gave everyone, like this is the unofficial St. Patrick's Day, but literally, like at the core of it, it was like we're not making the money we could in
It's
March.
just a genius marketing idea.
Yeah, but now it's just like buy Heartland Music
Yeah.
Fest tickets. It's like get
Sold
the
out
fuck outta here.
hard.
That's so much different than like a deal in a bar, which
Yeah.
is what they were doing. It's
Mhm.
just a deal in a bar. That's not a problem. What this is. God damn. And then of course you're gonna get get your unofficially Swifty party.
Wow.
Yeah, I think this was also last year.
The Facebook
Oh, maybe not.
Jesus.
March
the
6th.
Facebook page posted that.
I'm not sure. Somebody on Facebook posted this. Somebody big enough to host an official unofficial party, I guess. Like, I mean, look at these. It looks like brands.
God.
Los Reyes, Del
Yeah,
Perro,
like
those-
alcohol or something.
Yeah.
I
And then-
guarantee the first one's tequila. I'd guess rum on the second.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like some like Russian vodka.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I
Capital.
it's like very.
I'll be back to drink Capital. But yeah, that might be tonight. That might be in
not
1
Audrey.
fucking hour from right now. I guess this isn't coming out right now.
Yeah.
So
No free advertising for you assholes.
yeah, this will be very much over when this episode comes out. Yeah, that's just wild that this is the advertising that's happening
Fucking
here.
there.
But yeah, here's the thing: 6 a.m. and then
Cam, this is the one for this year.
yeah.
Cam's is not fucking.
Is it a demo?
That's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cam's over by like Green Street Cafe now.
This is like putting up a picture of fucking. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
Yep.
But the this is it kind of is, but yeah, it's just
I agree.
it's yeah, I don't know why they did that. It ends at 11:30 p.m. Yeah, they rounded all up.
No, you couldn't. With the Facebook, it wouldn't let you.
put it.
Yeah, go farther.
So they were like, no, it's not 11:30. Just the bars are.
It's in the
closed.
notes. It goes farther.
Not real.
Yeah, there's some bars in town that I guarantee aren't closing for an hour until after they're supposed to tonight.
Yeah, they're gonna be like pushing people
Make
out
that
at 3:10.
money.
Yeah, and they're just gonna it'll be cash only, so none of the credit card transactions are like past. We were only charging for sodas past 2, expensive sodas. But there's all sorts of rules, because people have died and people get arrested constantly. But yeah, bars can't sell pitchers or undiluted shots, so you can't just like get shots at bars. And then
Really?
it all has to be mixed drinks. And then all the bars are 21. I always forget that campus bars at the U of I are 19 for some reason. It doesn't
So nutty.
really make any goddamn sense at all. Whatever, but
They're just going to dance.
they're gonna dance at the bars that
We
there's.
just want to dance.
This is no dancing. Some bars have no dancing.
1 keg per resident.
Yeah, I think that's usually what people are getting for now, because you can't like stop every kid walking, but any kid climbing in a tree.
Yeah.
Anything like that is what is getting a ping. You're getting but yeah, a couple of people have died. Police handed out 267 citations, 103 public possession of alcohol.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know if it's here anymore. But there was one that was like 300 winner. Oh yeah, down here at the bottom. Over 300 citations were handed out, and of those, only about 120 were issued to students who went to the U of I.
Damn.
It's all these out of town visitors, man.
They get too rowdy.
Yeah, and it's like it used to be a truly lawless wasteland, but as time goes on, it's like not. I think it would have been 2014. I saw a news story on the U of I, and it was like, yeah, the U of I just got voted the #1 party school.
I remember that.
And then I think the vice president or like someone high up in the U of I went, not anymore, it's not. Like
Yep.
they were just like, thanks for letting us know. We're about to fucking put the foot down. Like it was like,
And they did too.
yeah, they did. Like it was like, it's not happening. I
Yeah.
mean, it is a pretty prestigious school. Like it's got pretty big.
How do you think people, all the smart kids put up with it? They get fucked up on the weekends.
Yeah. By the way, we're not U of I attendees. We
Never
just,
been.
yeah, we're not trying to front here. We just skipped the whole thing and just started the podcast because that's what all of you are gonna do.
That's where the money's at.
You're gonna go to the U of I for 6 years and end up starting a podcast. We just jumped the gun.
Yeah, we went straight to the end.
But yeah, it's wild. People die, and it's about every other year at least like one person dies, which is wild. Like that, there's just like, and it's probably advertised like that to people. Like, dude, people die at this party. You have to make the trip.
Yeah,
It should not be like a plus point. What it is, like
it's
Do you
definitely part of the
see-
pitch.
Do you see where it says that they had more staffs in classes of 50 or more, right? But then it says that they voted that any student caught disrupting on Unofficial can be kicked out.
oh wow. So if you're
So-
drunk in class fucking around,
You're done.
it'll be just like you're expelled. Bye bye.
What if you just like, what if you, I don't know, like something real legit actually happened?
You're just
that you were
actually
allowed-
sick.
No, because they don't care if you skip. But what if you like disrupted class?
I mean,
But
like if
for-
you puked, like because you were sick, legitimately in class, and they're like, "You're drunk, you're expelled."
Yeah.
You're just like
Something
"No,
like
I
that.
have a-
You gotta go home and explain that to mom and
I
dad.
have a
or-
Tommy bug.
Yeah.
Like,
And do you think they would buy it? Because like people would probably use every excuse in the book.
if you had the receipts from the shit U of I food you ate the night before, maybe you could prove it. I ate fat sandwich.
I
No
had-
disrespect to fat sandwich, but that's what would make you vomit.
Yeah, fat sandwich, friend of the show.
What if that's our first sponsor?
Ooh,
We could approach him and ask.
Get yourself a fat fucking MILF at Fat Sandwich. It's a true name of a sandwich there.
yeah, I prefer the fat joint myself, but
They got the fat cow.
fat Magnum.
I think I just usually get a burger.
They got the fat frat. I think the fat cow is basically a long burger. It's a long
Does
burger.
this have a hot dog?
What?
Oh, it's a sandwich.
Yeah,
Why do the burgers have what?
Dude, some of them do, don't they?
Have hot dogs on them?
I think there's some with like mini corn dogs.
Yeah. They,
I'll
I usually
fuck
add
with that.
macaroni bites too. Just get real fucking wild with it.
there's one that's
I
called.
mean,
the
if you're doing it, might as well fucking do it.
there's one that's called the fat fuck, right?
Yeah,
Can
fat
you,
Sarastitute.
can you get? Is that in like the third-party meal apps?
That'd be
Maybe not, I don't know.
Does it
hilarious.
say fat fuck? Like I'm gonna order a fat fuck on
wait.
Grubhub. Like,
Maybe they just put numbers.
dude, that's insane. Or they just all have that, and like the words except that one. It's just redacted. And it's just a number for that one.
That
Number
would-
12.
yeah, that'd be funny.
But yeah, that's maybe that'll be the first sponsor. I saw this. I don't know if this is legitimate. This was just some motherfucker's comment on something on the page, but the unofficial world record for most rideshare trips completed by one driver was set at last year's unofficial 112 trips in 24 hours, March 1st to March 2nd, 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. I don't know if that's real or if it's like a joke, the unofficial world record. You know what I mean? There's so many layers to this fucking the word unofficial.
Dude, that sounds so dangerous. 12 hours of Uber driving? How tired was this motherfucker?
24 hours.
24, yeah, 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. I read it as PM first, too at first, but then it was like,
20.
oh god,
He's
no.
probably falling asleep.
Exactly.
That's like what, 5-6 trips an hour almost.
It doesn't seem like that many.
Maybe that's why they were like, no, you can't have that record because you weren't supposed to do that. You're not
Yeah,
supposed
that's
to
why it's
work.
unofficial.
You're not supposed to work that long, dumbass. You almost died. But no, props to this guy. That's the
Or
big
lady.
hustle. Yeah. God, I just can't imagine anyone, any individual that would like put themselves through that.
I mean, fucking think of the money.
How much money do you think they made? $1,000? Like I don't think
It's
they
probably a lot, but think about too. Maybe they
good tips, I guess.
tips if
Say
they're cool.
every single one of those people.
And I bet it was surged as fuck, bro. I bet it
Yes.
was like
Well, yeah. Let's
surge
$40
pricing
trips
is probably
and-
nutty.
just see what an Uber costs right now. I'm just gonna see how much the surge pricing is.
yeah, get us to Red Lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually order it. We're about to take this pod on the road.
Can you imagine lugging all this equipment into the fucking Uber driver?
Can you imagine?
And then into Red Lion.
Yeah, into Red Lion.
This computer would be gone. I have to just recycle it.
Give it 12 seconds before it gets spilled on the
It's
first
just stuck
time.
to the floor. Now we just podcast out of Red Lion all the time.
If I never have to go there again.
675. That's very normal.
Yeah, but come midnight,
Yeah, it's only 8 p.m.
come 2 a.m., come 3 a.m.
Yeah, but I mean,
People
they're
are
out,
napping right now.
they're out at 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's crazy for the 24 hours, bro. You can make probably half that money in just like from 1 to 4.
It seems like he was
Yeah.
definitely in it for the clout and not the money,
Yeah.
though.
I don't know this man's or woman's name or alien.
Just driver.
Again.
Driver's gender
This
neutral.
fucking person who ripped themselves out of the depths of hell to do this. No one else is strong enough for that. Because at least one of them puked in the car statistically.
Oh yeah, so there's probably good money there too.
Well, that's
Yeah, but that means they had to stop and were like tired cleaning vomit out of their car, spraying it down. And
Yeah.
we're like right back at it, dick waving, let's go. Or vagina waving, sorry.
flaps waving.
Or some sort of
Everybody's got
alien genital.
I don't want to
flaps.
hear about anything waving. Let's move on.
Some sort of alien genital that our retinas can't comprehend yet. Doesn't make sense to us yet.
Beams of light we can't even see the color of.
Yeah, but then Urban Dictionary. There we go. Short for Unofficial St. Patrick's Day event held at March. Yada yada yada. Students from across the country visit Champaign Urbana to take part in this, as their schools do not consume as much in an entire decade as U of I does on Unofficial. Dude, don't you love going to IU from Indiana Student 1? No, I am going to U of I this weekend to celebrate Unofficial. I wish I had gotten good enough grades to get in there from Indiana Student 2. And then Indiana Student 1 responds, yeah, you're right. They're better at academics, athletics, and they have way more fun. I wonder if a U of I student, Subway 142, Jared Fogle looking ass, wrote this. Did Jared Fogle go to the U of I? This is Jared Fogle. Jared Fogle was on Urban Dick.
Why'd you ever make your name Subway?
Subway
Like, what the
142.
fuck? He was like, look, he's like, fuck, what should my name be? And he looked down and had fucking 12 Subway wrappers in the ground.
I was like, okay. Or like, just
Spicy Italian in his hand. The username came to his mind.
loves riding the subway. Just loves it. Yeah, Subway 142, enemy of the show.
Ooh.
Fuck that dude or gal.
Oh yeah, one more thing. There's an advertisement here. It has copyrighted music. So this is how they're advertising it.
Yeah, this is a certain song named after a certain professional basketball player that
You can.
these boys look like they should be dancing to.
Look at that! They put GoPros on the bottles. They put GoPros on the bottles. That's so fucking lame.
Who? Where is this? Who posted this?
The Unofficial page. This is how they're advertising it. The merch
Oh
company
my
made this video.
God.
Oh wow!
What
Come to Unofficial, it's crazy. Girls are kissing.
They're kissing. Girls aren't supposed to kiss each other. It's rare. It's wild. It's wacky. Buy our clothes.
Bro, it was crazy. I was in Champaign last weekend for their Unofficial party. I saw girls making out. I saw this dude die.
I gotta
It was
see some-
fucking gnarly.
We got a cease and desist. It was nuts. Yeah.
And I paid $10 for one kind of green beer. It wasn't even green. It was just in a cup that turned green with beer in it.
But here's a good tangent. The chief here is the band mascot from the U of I. And what first was crazy about 2017 was this company was making these. And it was like, oh shit, how are they allowed to be doing this? Because you're supposed to have all these weird hoops you have to jump through to be able to sell Chief stuff. So it was like, how is this happening? But then it realized, oh, it's all online. And you can sell all the Chief stuff online, because that's what had to happen at the Illini shop. There was a weird black, like, market for the Chief stuff, and people had to order it online and come pick it up in store, and it was just like super awkward having to arrange that with people. So at first it was like, oh whoa, this company might get in trouble because they're making Chief stuff, and then it was like, oh no, they own Unofficial.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Chief stuff is really wild. I think recently they just did a vote to pick a mascot, a new one. I didn't look into that enough. But it is crazy that they banned the Chief with no replacement.
They haven't had a mascot
They got a big
all
letter
this
I.
time?
Yeah, 2006. It's been 14 years.
Oh my god.
That's the thing, is like, go ban it. Yeah, because I think the story behind why it officially got banned was a Native American teacher got hired and was like really good and was like, oh no, I'm leaving if you don't change this. And
I mean,
and then they changed it.
It is offensive, though.
Yeah, but it's like, put something out. No,
I agree.
14 years.
What is it gonna be? A fucking ear of corn?
Yeah, the Cornhuskers. Right, that's a school. But yeah, I don't get why they didn't replace it, because I think that would have helped people heal, because a lot of people are very angry about it being gone.
Maybe give it like a year or something, and then.
Yeah, but like replacing it would eventually rip the Band-Aid off faster.
People would they'd get into it.
Yeah, because my one story because people would come in and want the Chief stuff all the time. Everybody, anybody and everybody, all ages, all races, everybody wanted the Chief stuff. It's insane. But like this one time, this one old lady came up and she was like, her grandson was there and he was buying like a wrestling U of I shirt, and she looked as close to the fucking chocolate lady from SpongeBob, the chocolate. I remember when they invented chocolate. Like a walking version of that.
As close as you can get in real life.
Without being dead, yeah. Like while being alive, yes. Yeah, and she comes up, and it took me 3 times to realize what the fuck she was saying, and finally I realized she was saying, "Where's the Chief stuff?" And she wanted the Chief stuff, and I was like very new there at the time, and I was like, and it's like a busy football game, so like things gotta move along, and she's like, "Where's the Chief stuff?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, we have Chief stuff in the back. I can't sell it, but if you order, you can order it online and pick it up in the store." I just like realized I shouldn't have been saying all that. And then the grandson's like, "Oh yeah, she doesn't understand. What do you mean?"
She doesn't know about the internet.
It was just like, "Don't even try." And he's like, "I'm sorry." And I was like, "No, dude, it's fine. It's fine." She's like, "I will go to every damn football game if you sell me some Chief stuff right now." And I was just like, I don't give a fuck if you go to the football games. I don't get any money from the Chief stuff.
I don't work for the fucking university.
I don't get ticket commission for how many people have passes to the football game. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You're probably not gonna be able to get up them stairs, chocolate lady. But yeah, people were wild about it. I don't think anybody got as angry as that, I guess. But yeah,
I mean, if you're racist, you better be like at least tech savvy too.
yeah.
The alt-right is like built around that.
You need to be able to Google. But the Chief ban was crazy because it was just like all of a sudden all of the merch had to leave all of the stores in 2006, which is crazier than just like the 3 styles of unofficial clothes.
Yeah,
it was all Chief stuff.
That and all memorabilia back then had fucking Chief on it.
Yeah, all of the merch.
So basically,
yeah,
replace everything.
So because like when I worked at the Illini shop, what got us, like, obviously I was a child when it happened. I was in 4th grade, or no, it was in 2004, bro. I was in 4th grade.
I didn't even live here yet, so
yeah, he was still fucking around with those birds in Michigan. But no, 2004. So it's been 16 years. And people are that angry, and they still haven't replaced it. It's like both parties, like, you gotta figure something out. 2 decades. But yeah, all of the stuff had to leave, so that's when they had to get the new warehouse at the Illini shop.
Okay.
And they just moved it all to there, which was the back third of a Save-A-Lot. Very creepy area. I don't know if I have any videos of that. Of the creepy grocery store warehouse where all the Chief stuff had to be. But yeah, there wasn't much Chief stuff left when I was there. Just a few hats and shirts and stuff.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
With that online shit, they've probably been doing that a long time.
Yeah, and it was under this retro brand. So it was like a throwback.
So they were literally like doing some fucking shady shit to get rid of that.
Yeah, because like there's very set rules to where you cannot sell any of this. So they got some weird like nostalgic member berries. Oh, I remember Chief. Like and they were able to.
Do you remember when the Chief was the Illini mascot? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
But yeah, 16 years. So I didn't look into it enough on whether there's like new UVI mascots. Guess I could try really quick. Because
I mean, it's been this
crazy.
long. Maybe
I know
they'll
the
never do
Champaign
it.
of Flying Squirrels was one they were trying to get going for a minute.
That is not good.
Oh yeah.
Belted Kingfisher?
All right.
No. I'm not about it.
It's just not tough enough.
It doesn't have a ring. It has the complete opposite of a ring.
It doesn't matter. There's still going to be the Illini. There just needs someone to do the
is this
flips at
website?
fucking basketball games and do cool dunks.
Oh, they could get some flying.
Like, they're not going to change the team names or anything.
They could have some strings from the roof and fly someone in a belted kingfisher costume around. Fuck that ad. Yeah, these news sites are really bad lately.
Yeah, okay. So the 2-day non-binding vote will gauge whether to make the belted kingfisher the new mascot.
Dude, that was like 2 days ago that this was posted.
Yeah, okay. Last year's Alma Otter.
I like that. That should have won.
That's funny. That's pretty
That's
funny.
better than
Yeah, that's way better than the Kingfisher.
belted.
Alma Otter, that should have won.
Yeah, an otter's scarier than a kingfisher.
What
Right,
if
and
it-
again, I just need something to jump on a trampoline and dunk a basketball and shake hands with kids. That's what the fucking Alma Otter's for.
Yeah.
Plus, probably a female mascot. That would be big for the U of I too, I think. That'd be cool.
It would be a female because the main.
Yeah, bro.
Alma
I
Otter.
think we need to run a counter campaign.
This is what is being joked on here.
Yeah.
The alma mater. That would be funny. This is so tall. It doesn't look that tall here, but this fucker is.
Yeah, like what? Your head comes up to
It's a
like
big old statue.
yeah,
the
right
feet,
there.
Yeah, like, and then the chair is like 2 times the height of that. Yeah, this thing was gone for like 3 years, being restored.
Oh
Gee.
shit. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
It
this
looks
was-
way better.
Yeah, it was
I didn't
straight,
even
like,
realize that it's.
fucked. Dude,
Yeah.
that's creepy. It looks like it's
Yeah.
crying.
Look at the guy in the back
Oh.
too.
Oh, dude, they're like melting.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Now you good look.
nature is nuts. Nature says that's mine. I'll take it back, please. You pulled that out of the ground. You weren't supposed to take that out of the ground. That's weird. That's crazy. Very significant size. But yeah, that's the Alma Otter jar. Yeah, that's better than Kingfisher.
Way better.
That's wild. The Kingfisher. Squirrels are better than the Kingfisher, honestly. Not
Yeah.
by much.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah, and fuck squirrels. So
Dude, that does not look good. That looks like purple too.
That looks like Woody the Woodpecker.
Oh, they're real to. It is actually.
That's
blue and
why.
orange. That's kind of that makes it better at least. I didn't know that they were
No,
actually blue and orange.
No, it's fucking lame.
But it's like not scary still. It's just a little. It's goofy, honestly.
There's enough birds as sports mascots too.
Yeah.
And I get it's not just
Well,
sports,
like-
but that's what I think of when I think of mascot is sports.
A raven, badass. You know what I mean? Like that's chill.
Yeah, but
Falcon, pretty fucking cool. Eagle, badass.
I like the bird.
King,
itself.
bearded kingfisher, belted.
I like the bird itself. It's a cool looking logo, but I don't think it represents the Illini in any way. I don't understand how a chief does either. I don't understand how anything represents anything. This is all just. It's like money. It's all made up. Any sort of like mascot representing anything is just the end of the day marketing.
No,
It's
wasn't
not-
there a Native American tribe that was the Illini?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but it's like
That's why it represents it.
but like Illini, Illinois, I guess. But it's like how do some other shit is just like a dog, and like knights and shit.
But if their name's like no, I understand.
Like
it is
bears.
just kind of bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Yeah,
cool.
man. Well, if you want like a good example, just like polar opposites, you have like the University of Michigan Wolverines, the Wolverine State animal, all that good stuff. And then you've got the Michigan State Spartans.
Yeah, like what?
And then actually we have the Central Michigan Chippewas too. I mean, there's a ton of schools out there, obviously.
Right.
But those are just like 3 that really related to the conversation, just very different spectrums.
Yeah. But yeah, like none of it means anything.
Right.
Like none of these represent, like,
But I mean, I guess if you could argue that maybe like if you're known for being like a really like scary, fierce team.
But they're not.
No, yeah, but I'm saying then maybe that would represent.
Yeah, because the thing that was like also supposedly like the biggest offensive thing about the Chief was it was doing a war dance, and it was actually like a war dance that would be done in like real times of like.
Right, but they had a white kid doing it instead of like the Florida State Seminoles have like an actual member of like Seminole tribe doing it.
But also, if your sports team doesn't actually strike the fear of a Native American war, then yeah, you don't deserve it. Like if the U-Ball football team
Doing
is
it a
garbage,
disservice.
yeah, the U-Ball football team is garbage. Maybe if it was scary, like a tribe of people on horseback coming at your ass with death whistles, then
They're still not the Washington Redskins.
yeah, that's wild because that's still just so big and
Right, that's crazy that they're still.
But yeah, that's
Whatever.
a whole nother can of worms.
Yeah,
I'm
all full on worms.
But yeah, that's crazy that 14 or 16 years and they're like, maybe it could be some birds.
Maybe it's just bound to be nothing.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, it's not used by any other colleges or sports teams. Yeah.
I wonder why.
I guess.
Looks pretty cool.
God damn it! Presenting the belt. They made this in paint. Bro.
Hey, can we before we finish up, can we look up Alma Otter and see what she looks like?
Oh yeah, I wonder if it was something.
Someone had to mock it up, right? They had to have something to vote on.
I don't know. Hit images. I want to get into those.
Holy shit!
What is that one with the guy with the helmet? What the fuck is
What
that?
the fuck?
Here's the problem with the mascot. What's the fucking
Who
problem?
the fuck is this man?
I don't know.
That almost looks racist. That looks like the little Asian hat. And this dude's eyes are very.
Maybe that's the problem, but I'm not. That's not immediately obvious to me.
The fighting eye. Dude, that's actually, dude.
That's horrible.
It is just a big eye. No,
But it's
what
hilarious.
if it was scarier? What if it was like the Sauron, like Lord of the
Cthulhu?
Rings? Yeah, like a scary ass eye that was like orange and blue, like weird fucking.
No fucking 40-year-old dad's gonna want to wear that on a shirt.
Like the eye, dude. That's so metal. Cause like just the
Too metal.
I don't know. I like the fighting eye too.
Just like a giant floating eyes, like is their mascot. Like that would be scary. Dude, on the fucking Jumbotron, just like it's like up there, just like looking around, like, dude, the fighting eye.
Kids would never go. That's just bad for sales.
Kids like monster trucks.
Yeah, they don't like giant floating
Mike
eyes. They're gonna
Wazowski is now
eat
just the
them.
mascot for the U of I.
Kids like Five Nights at Freddy's. That's insane.
What's the third one from the third? Yeah.
Damn, that's a whole
Is that a?
that might be a squirrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess what's the ideal? Not that we have any sort of stake in this whatsoever, but I guess what's your ideal U of I mascot?
I mean,
I'm sold on Alma Otter.
Me too.
That's a solid joke.
Me
Otter,
too.
Yeah. The eye, I just gotta be.
I
scared.
like the eye, but it will not work for that setting.
I would also love if they just had like a capital I, just a big orange eye with arms and legs sticking out of it.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah, I think
Just
that.
looking down at the kids.
Not a fan.
This.
Yeah, that's gonna sell tickets.
This is your new chief. Please stand. Wow. Yeah. I like this little cartoon one here.
Yeah.
That's fun.
You can do a lot with it.
Alma Otter should have won, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is the Baja Blast election all over again.
It is. Democracy. Who's this? Champ? Dave? What?
Like, what the fuck is that?
Champ? Who the fuck is this man? It's like a soldier.
Okay, so this is maybe the one that new mascot idea, Champ, and it said
Where? Oh, back.
so maybe that one was popular and so was the otter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Maybe people were liking Champ.
What the fuck? It's just Champ. It's just a man.
Maybe this is fan art of Champ because this dude was just hyped as fuck on it.
Oh yeah, okay. Here. All right, last Google. Whoa!
Whoa.
That's not it.
Not at
This
all.
is something completely else.
Type.
Dude, is that
historical?
okay?
As some. Okay, so maybe it's some old general or something.
So, again, just like do an animal, so there's no World War One. What? He's got a rifle and stuff. Yeah, it's just like just do a
Get a funny otter.
do an otter. An otter isn't gonna upset anybody. This is still like war, and it's just like I guess the sports war comparison is just kind of like no, it's just football. It's not. I guess people are dying, but it's not the same thing. You're voluntarily giving yourself a brain injury. It's not being shot to defend your country. So yeah, I think that's the thing. Is war and sports. There should be some line because they are not the same thing.
It said, okay, so the flag. I just read the flag replaced the gun.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, a gun is. What are you gonna shoot the other animals that you're fighting, or the other people?
That be one of those prop comedy guns that instead of like a bang flag, it shoots out a little UVI flag.
Oh,
God. Champ.
God.
Little champ. It shoots out with the big, scary fucking eye on it. But yeah, that's Unofficial and the Chief. We went into the mascot a little more than I expected, but that was good.
Interesting.
That was solid. Yeah. Well, I guess if you're celebrating Unofficial or anything similar to it, don't die.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Drink semi-responsibly.
Drink water, because water is a lot of your body.
Don't mix alcohol with
Ireland's
crack.
water. Ireland's an island. It's surrounded by water. Drink some.
That's why they put it there.
JMO and water.
That's a good drink. That's a cheap drink. All right. Peace out, everybody.
It's been a while.
Bye.
It's been a while.